Guten Morgen, muchachos. How you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash, of course. We get to get a lowdown of what has been happening this weekend as far as the sports fraternity goes. Obviously, I'm not saying this from top of the table, and I have no title to show whatsoever. Mimi kama Arsenal, and it kind of sucks. But yeah, this is the last time we are talking about the 2022-2023 season. It's a wrap. It's done. Game 38 was happening yesterday, March the 38th, the final day. And boy, was it dramatic. Oh my God, it was dramatic. From top to bottom, it was dramatic. Of course, the highest stakes were at the bottom because we had to check who among Leicester, Leeds, and Everton, two of them had to go down. And we had to check who was it going to be. Is it one of the teams that has never tasted relegation? But in the history of English football, only two teams have never been relegated. One of them is Arsenal. The other one was on the verge of getting relegated yesterday. And no, it's not Leeds United. Neither is it Leicester City. It's Everton. Everton na Arsenal, wao kutoka waingia first division of football in England, hawajai toka ever. So yesterday, of course, history was going to be changed. If at all Everton was going to go down. And they did not go down. And what a way to seal your stay in the Premier League, courtesy of Doucouré. My God, that goal. He caught it beautifully. And it's not for the lack of trying, by the way. I mean, I feel like Everton did try in that game. Walijaribu sana, they played well, had a lot of chances. Of course, the keeper for Bournemouth was excellent in most of them. He produced some fantastic saves. But yeah, he could not produce a save for that Doucouré's shot. It was superb. And that was enough to keep Everton. And Everton were on the verge of going down because Leicester City had scored one goal. They were 1-0 up against West Ham. And then I think they made it 2-0. And then you're like, God damn, now Everton have to win. Because out of that result, they were being drawn to be 18th in the league. Okay? Alongside Leeds United. So, yeah, they scored courtesy of Doucouré, made it 1-0. And they held on to the last minute. There were 10 minutes that were added on in that game. Crazy stuff. But yeah, they did hold on. And yeah, they are staying in the Premier League. So, Leeds and Leicester going down. Leicester, just 8 years, or is it 7, after winning the Premier League, Jules wameshinda FA and now they're going down. Crazy stuff, man. Absolutely insane. Insane. But yeah, so many things happened to do with Leicester. By the way, if you want to know what exactly transpired at Leicester City, watch our latest podcast because you digest that a lot. Okay, so the Premier League is over, man. What a season it has been. Southampton going down. Now Southampton, by the way, they decided to go with their heads held high against Liverpool. Tulikuwa na shanga tunaona hiyo game jana alongside Lotan and Eric and Black Mamba. Tuko like and Timothy. I was also alongside Timothy. Liverpool wanapigwa aje na team ya championship. As in, you see, since Southampton got relegated, they are not in the Premier League anymore. Only team ya championship. Munapigwa aje baoni na team ya championship? How? And then again, that's Liverpool. That's how they have been this season. So crazy stuff, man. So Southampton, Leeds, Leicester. Goal. Coming up to the Premier League is Sheffield United, Burnley, being coached by one Vincent Kompany, and Luton Town. Now, Luton Town came back out of their playoff win on Saturday against Coventry City, which went all the way to the penalties. Crazy stuff. I think it was 5-6. Coventry City won it 6-5 penalties. One dude from Coventry missed it. And yeah, just like that, Luton Town came to the Premier League. And by the way, in case you don't know, Coventry City is one of the founding members of the Premier League. When the several clubs decided to form the Premier League and break away from the first division and have this cocoon of a league of our own, one of the teams that was involved in that was Coventry City. So you were thinking, hey, maybe one of our founding members of the Premier League may be coming back. Nah, it was not going to happen. No, they'll have to wait a bit longer. Yeah, so that's that, man. So, yes, Man City, of course, won the league. Arsenal finished second. We won 5-0. Kivior got a goal by the man them from Bomet. Alipata bao jana. Wolves were just poor. Saka got a goal. We are looking good in a new kit. And, of course, the speeches. That's how it happens in the match day 38. A lot of speeches, a lot of going around the ground, thanking the fans and all. And I love how Arteta... You know, Mikel Arteta, when he was going to talk, fans were like, we got Super Mikel Arteta. He could not even talk, Bana. He had to wait for the fans to calm down. Okay, calm down. I need to talk now. So it was fantastic to watch, man. Granit Xhaka might have played his last game for Arsenal. Won. Yeah, scored a brace. Could have scored a hat-trick, by the way. Scored a brace. So it was good all around, man. Of course, the speeches were being made everywhere. At Manchester United, Ten Hag was talking, and now we're looking forward to next season, Next season is going to be a bit different, and I love how people are just saying, oh, next season I think it's just Liverpool are going to challenge Man City. It's just maybe Chelsea and Man United. No one is talking about Arsenal. None. I like it. Tuendelee tu hivyo. Mtu asiongelele Arsenal. It's like how last season it was ending, people are like, this season saa imeisha. People are like, nakwambia next season Liverpool watatesa. In fact, if you check most predictions, and I am one of them, most people predicted Liverpool to win because you're thinking, Liverpool after Washindo the last day, there's no way they're going to allow Man City to win it again. Yeah, Chelsea are going to challenge. Have you seen how they have invested? Yeah, those guys are going to challenge. Chelsea gani? In fact, Chelsea wamemaliza page 212 in the league. So the predictions, of course, last season were just horrific for most of us. And yeah, that's just how it happens. And so for me, next season, I feel like it's going to be a bit different. It's not going to be a two-horse race, in my opinion. I think teams like Liverpool will be back. I think Man United will strengthen. I think Arsenal will strengthen. And for me, whoever takes Hurricane, oh my God, I don't want Hurricane to stay in England. I feel like he will leave Spurs because Spurs are not playing English football at all. No, they are not playing European football. Hao watakuwa wanaonea kwa TV, kama watu wengine, kama kina Chelsea, same as up. So Hurricane, is he going to stay? Is he going to leave? Is he going to go to United? Because akienda United, oh my God. I feel like wherever Hurricane goes, he without a doubt makes that team, I think, a title contender, in my opinion. So let's wait to see how that shall pan out. Of course, Arsenal will strengthen. So next season is going to be a bit different, Yeah, it's going to be a bit different. I feel like they are like Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Liverpool, maybe Chelsea. Because, I mean, can it get worse for Chelsea? I mean, they are already at rock bottom. I think from here they can only go up. So maybe next season, maybe watajaribu and get to 4, maybe. So a different ball game from Chelsea next season, I feel. So those 4 teams, I feel like for me, watangangana next season. I don't think Liverpool will just wait again to let their midfield problems continue. I don't think so. I think they will invest. I mean, they're already talking to McAllister. He might be coming to Liverpool, so he might be going to Liverpool. So let's wait and see how that happens. All right. So yeah, man, this season is done. To all Arsenal fans, I hope you've enjoyed being on top of the table. 247 days. Oh my God, tumesumbua. But kama mnafikiria mmechoka, ngoja next season. Why? Here next season, we are just warming up. This season, we are just warming up. Kuweka joto before tuingie tizi yenyewe, which is next season, and hapo tutasumbua. I hope you're ready. You better be ready. Because if you're not ready, hey, utaumia wena. You utaumia. So, that's what's up, man. So, the league is gone. It's a wrap. Golden Glove went to a man like David De Gea. How De Gea won the Golden Glove after those howlers? I will never understand. Numbers do lie. I was telling Timothy in the previous episode of Extra Digest podcast. How is De Gea winning the Golden Glove? Come on. So, Golden Glove went to David De Gea. Of course, Golden Boot went to Erling Haaland. And yes, I said Haaland will not get 40 goals. He did not get 40 goals. Yes, so Apple, tick. Still, of course, he broke a lot of records for sure. Meanest defense, of course, it's Manchester City and Newcastle had the meanest defense. They conceded 33 goals each. So, yeah, they're looking good. Of course, next season, pia kuna Newcastle. Oh my God. Look at kuna Newcastle. So, Newcastle, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Man United. Teams tano zenye, you have to keep an eye on them. You have to. Absolutely. So, that's that as far as the Premier League goes, because I feel like I can go on and on. Of course, as far as the season award goes, we'll be talking about them in the next episode we do for the Extra Digest podcast. So, check it out to see who we feel should have been the young player of the season, because, well, player of the season is Haaland, but young player, I feel like, the manager of the season, very debatable, that one. Our biggest humble pie. I feel like my biggest humble pie for me this season has to be Lisandro Martinez. I did not fancy him to make it in the Premier League. I thought Manchester United were Ligongo Apple. I was wrong. Lisandro is good. He's very good. So, yes. So, all of that, check it out in the next podcast. Also, Jana, I got a chance to go and watch Tusker versus Gor Mahia kwa pitch. First time. Of course, kidogo tukakula tear gas kiasi yake, si unajua hii ni Kenya, lazima tear gas. And then of course we get into the game, and of course top of the table clash. 64 points for Tusker, 63 for Gor. Whoever wins that wins the league, I think, because after that there are 3 games to go. Very easy games, I would say, for Tusker. Not so easy for Gor Mahia, because I think for Gor they'll have to play Ulinzi Stars, Kakamega Homeboys, and I think Vihiga Bullets. No, not Vihiga Bullets. There's another team hapo watacheza na wao. Sisi kama Tusker ndio ni cool. We'll have to play against Vihiga Bullets, Posta Rangers, I think, na team Wazito. Team Raisi. So I totally enjoyed the atmosphere. Well, the vibe that was brought about by Gor Mahia fans. They are such a vibe. When you're not being rowdy, they are such a vibe. Yes, you might want to go join them in a match. So I totally enjoyed that one. Looking forward to doing more matches this coming season. Alright? Next season, I mean. Of course, we also have the NBA playoffs going on. The semis, the finals of the Eastern Conference. This one is going down to the wire, literally. So the last game is being played tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Boston versus Miami Heat. Boston were 3-0 down against Miami Heat. Wamepiga comeback saini 3-3. So let's wait and see how that's going to turn out. I don't fancy Miami at all. I said at some point in time I don't fancy Boston after being 3-0 down. Yes, they were like, hold my beer. Nishikia hii, nyonyeshe boy. So yeah, wame bounce back in a big way. And I feel like they'll just get to the finals. As they do all that, the Nuggets are just chilling. The Nuggets wamekaa tu, wana barriers. Kina Jokic, kina Jamal Murray, they're just chilling. So might be a bit advantageous for Nuggets, for Boston to go all the way to Game 7, because maybe they'll be a bit tired. I don't know. But yeah, let's wait and see how that's gonna pop out. That match is happening tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. So that's all, folks. Don't forget to catch the latest episode of the Extra Digest podcast. We had Monaco Grand Prix happening, of course. Max Verstappen won. That's not news. The news for me, I think, is Ocon going to the podium. It was Max, Alonso, and Ocon. Sebastian Ocon. I'm like, how the fuck? Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbled. So, to get more of how that F1 it transpired, check out the pit board. They'll be having an episode running this week. That's all for now, folks. Have a fantastic one. I'll catch you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed our Football Digest dailies. I hope you've enjoyed our podcast and our quizzes. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate it. We have grown immensely on TikTok. We have grown immensely on Facebook. We are growing immensely on YouTube. Need I say Instagram? So thank you guys for always following us and giving us our likes and our loves. We appreciate that a lot. God bless. Have a fantastic one.